Hey, what's up guys? Houston here. And for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and share the video. Now, for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for my faithful patrons, always double salute. Now, today's video, we're actually going to be talking about OneMain financial personal loans. I know some people, they tried to get the OneMain personal loans and they're like, well, they wouldn't qualify me. Now, granted that this here is a subprime lender. So you have to understand, if you're in Alaska, Arkansas, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, or Vermont, then you don't qualify for this lender, okay? But I do have other lenders that may be able to help you. Now, the average loan size for the OneMain is about $10,000, okay? If you are borrowing over $5,000, they usually want to do a title loan, okay? Because I know people have said, well, they wanted me to use my car title or whatever, but just know if it's over $5,000, they may want you to do a title loan. Now, the cool part about it, it is a soft credit check. Now, what that means is that they're not going to put a hard inquiry on your personal credit. However, they're going to check the credit bureaus, okay? But they're going to be third-party credit bureaus. They're going to be Clarity, which is owned by Experian. They may check DataX, which is owned by Equifax. Or they may check Factor Trust, which is owned by TransUnion. They also may pull LexisNexis or CoreLogic. But most of the time, when you're going after these high predatory loans and stuff like that, they're usually going to pull one of these three. Now, the average loan amount is from $1,500 up to $20,000. Now, if you're looking for loans over $20,000, then I have a couple of other lenders, so stick with me and I'll share those with you. Now, they do charge origination fees. So then, say that you get a $10,000 loan, then they'll charge you a percentage of that loan up front, okay? Now, these other lenders, I'm going to tell you this. If you have time, I would encourage you to boost up your FICO 8, FICO 9 credit score, and I'll explain the difference between those in a minute. But here's the best way to boost up your FICO 8, FICO 9, so that you can at least get between 25 to 100 points. You can sign up for Grow Credit. It's where you add your subscriptions like Hulu, Netflix, Spotify, Apple Play, right? That's at growcredit.com. Perch.com, they also offer that service as well. So you can have one Hulu account, but it's reporting twice on the credit to help boost up your points. Now, you also have pledge loans, which usually is with the credit unions or credit builder loans. I would tell you, I would do a secured card if I'm trying to boost up my credit. Actually, I made a video about some unsecured cards for bad credit. So if you want to see that video, put a comment below. But if I'm trying to build a relationship with financial institutions to get more money, then I would probably do a pledge loan to help boost up my credit score. Credit builder loans with third-party companies, I'm not too comfortable with. So I would actually go with a credit union because they have more flexibility and they give you more money, right? Now, authorized users. Yes, authorized users do work. However, on FICO 8, authorized users don't work. FICO 8 is usually like with the regular banks. You're talking about Bank of America, Citibank, U.S. Bank. Wells Fargo uses FICO 9, okay? So just so you can have some insight. Now, there's an app called the Extra Credit app. It's an app you download, and all your debit card transactions, those transactions are going to be reported to the credit bureau at the end of the month. Now, if you're paying rent and you're not getting credit for the rent, then you need to sign up for Boom Pay or Rental Karma. Also, Perch. They also report rent as well. So Boom Pay, Perch, Rental Karma, those are the places that will actually report your rent. And that'll help boost up your credit score anywhere from 25 to 100 points. Now, like I said, the reason you want to do that, because if you're trying to get close to $50,000 in funding, then you definitely going to need that boost in credit. Now, granted, like with this company, Upgrade, I actually made a full review about this video. About this company, if you want to see the video, put a comment below and I'll actually send that over to you. Now, the minimum credit score is a 560. The average credit score is a 678. So now you see why it may be to your advantage to add those other things to your credit to boost up your credit score. And they pull from FICO 9. Now their loans go anywhere from 500 up to 50,000. So like I said, if OneMain is only going up to 20,000 and at 5,000 they want to do a title loan, this company does not do that. So if you don't have a car, it's no worries. You don't have to worry about doing a title loan for $5,000 or whatever. Just making sure that you have all the rest of your numbers right will definitely help you. Now, the minimum annual income, average income is 78,000. That's a hint for you guys. So I hope that you all pick up on it. That does not mean that says that if you're making less than 78,000, you won't be approved. You still will get approved, but the average. So now that's just a big hint to help you out. Okay. Now, if you're going after this lender, they want you to have at least 2 trade lines on your credit file. So again, going back to adding those trade accounts on your credit is going to help with that. So having at least 2 trade accounts. Now the maximum debt to income ratio is up to 75%. Now a lot of people, they may not know, well, what's the debt to income ratio? It's the amount of money versus the amount of bills that you're paying. Okay, so they allow up to 75%. Now, they're not available in Colorado, Idaho, New York, Vermont, Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. That's the only thing about it. Now, if you need a question answered about your personal credit, business credit, you can schedule a one-on-one consultation by going to HoustonMcMiller.net, a 3-way funding. Now, this other company is Universal Credit. Now, they have a higher approval. Now, they have a higher approval, even better than OneMain Financial, okay? Now, here's the thing about it. Like with Universal Credit, the minimum credit score is a 560. Average credit score is a 638. Now, the minimum income average is about 60,000. But again, hint, now you understand in terms of you will get approved, but the average is about 60,000. Now their loan amounts goes from 1,000 to up to 50,000. Again, that's more than what OneMain financial personal loans offer. And again, you don't have to collateralize anything. This is unsecured debt that you're working with. All right, even if you have bad credit. Now, you do have to have at least 2 accounts on the credit file, and the maximum debt to income ratio is 75%, including paying the mortgage. All right. Now, here's something I want you all to understand. PENFED personal loans. Can you get a personal loan with PENFED with bad credit? Absolutely. The reason why is because they use internal scoring. Now, I made a video talking about internal scoring. So, with a Navy Federal. So if you want to see that video, put a comment below. Hey, can I see that video on internal scoring so that you can have a better idea what internal scoring is? Now, their loans, they go up to 20,000, but again, is no collateral. Now they're going to pull your Equifax. Your Equifax, and more likely is going to be your FICO 8 that they will pull. Most credit unions are switching over to FICO 9, and the big banks are still sticking with FICO 8, especially when it comes to credit cards. But to get a membership is only $5. So you can apply through the Navy League and they'll give you an invitation. Okay, so you don't have to be military in order to join PENFED. Now, the Navy Federal Midnight Hack. Now, again, internal scoring. because people that have watched this video, if you want to see that video, put a comment below so I can send you that video. But here's the thing about it. You have to understand, people with 530, 580 credit scores, Navy Federal was giving them a $25,000 credit card. Now, here's the thing about it. You have to understand, you must be a member. Now, they do pull your TransUnion FICO 9 score. And another caveat to it is that stating in terms of your income. So again, put a comment below, say, hey, Houston, can I see the Navy Federal Midnight Hack video? And I'll actually give that video to you, okay? So you can actually do it if you're a member of Navy Federal. I also have a video that actually teaches you how to become a Navy Federal member. Now, here's another company called Elastic Line of Credit, okay? And they're with the Bank of Republic, and they do a softball, all right? So in terms of what states they don't operate in, is Colorado, Connecticut, Georgia, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Vermont, West Virginia. They do not operate in those states. Like I said, they have low loan limits like OneMain Financial, but they do a soft pull as well. And theirs go anywhere from $500 up to $4,500. And another one is AVANT. Now, AVANT is very interesting because they do a soft pull. So again, with the soft pull, again, they may pull Clarity, which is owned by Experian. Like I said, they may pull DataX, which is owned by Equifax. They may pull TransUnion Factor Trust, or they may pull CoreLogic. So they may pull one of those. All right. So the soft pull on it, average credit score is between 600 and 700. The loans that they offer, again, is higher than OneMain, which is between $2,000 to $35,000. But again, like I told you, these here lenders, you don't have to have a car. So there's no secured. This is all secured loans and stuff for people that have challenging credit, low credit scores and stuff like that. So the monthly average income is about $1,200 a month in order to get approved. And they're not available in Colorado, Iowa, West Virginia, New York, Vermont, Hawaii, and Nevada. Okay. Now, understanding the difference between the FICO 8 and the FICO 9, there's just two or three main factors here. And one is that the FICO 8 was not counting the authorized user. As a matter of fact, if you're trying to get a mortgage, FHA mortgage, you can't have authorized users. And if you have authorized users on your credit file and those authorized users' accounts have been closed with a balance on them and they're reporting negative, you can call the bank and say, hey, remove me as an authorized user, and they will remove you as an authorized user. Okay, so now you know in terms of what it is you need to do to be removed as an authorized user. But again, FICO 8, you're looking at Bank of America, you're looking at Chase, Citibank. Again, Wells Fargo is FICO 9. Now, the good thing about these here newer FICO scores, if you have $100 collection or lower, it's not counted against you. Now, with your Vantage score, when you use like Credit Karma, hey, that $100, I don't care if it's $2, is going to be counted against you. All right. So that's the reason I tell you guys, when you're using Credit Karma stuff, just believe that your average credit score is going to actually be different between 50 to 80 points. That's how big of a spread it's going to be off. All right. Now with FICO 9, again, adding that rental history, adding utility bills, adding authorized users, boost up that credit score to make sure you get access to more funding, right? Now, if you have more questions about personal credit, business credit, you can check out three-way funding or click the link below to schedule a one-on-one consultation or head over to HoustonMcMiller.net. Thank you.